Hey, what's up everyone? This is Chris from WearTesters.com. Today we have a performance review on the Nike Zoom Soldier 8. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right guys, so here is a look at the traction pattern. Definitely an unconventional pattern, but this thing was really awesome. It worked well on a variety of courts and surfaces. This little peaked pattern was great. It was almost like you had little cleats, not cleats, but little spokes on the bottom of your shoe like a cleat would. And it didn't trap or maintain dust or anything like that, so very little wiping. Once again, great on multiple surfaces, whether it was a perfectly kept court, a dusty court, a court that needs a little bit of TLC, some refinishing and all that stuff. These guys were fantastic. The only downside would be that if you were to play in these outside, these little rubber nubs right here would probably burn out fairly quickly. So I'd probably use these strictly indoors. There are other options that you can use outdoors. As far as cushion goes, you have a Phylon midsole with heel and forefoot zoom air. It felt just like the Soldier 7s, where it was just kind of okay, nothing really spectacular, but if you like low profile cushioning with slight response, then you're gonna like these guys right here. One benefit to having a low profile setup like this is that you're not losing court feel. So your first step is definitely quick and on point. You're not sluggish or anything like that from too much cushion. The materials are this fuse along with mesh, and then you have some little foam pieces around the sides for support, very similar to the HyperRev setup. And while I initially did not think that this was going to be enough to support you because of how soft it is, the way that it fits, it's just super contained on your foot. So I really like these things on court. Zero break-in time was needed. There was no pain, pinching, or binding whatsoever, so it was a really comfortable fit all the way around. So overall, I really like the materials. It's hard to see on this particular pair, but in other colorways, they really accent those materials well with different color overlays. As far as the fit is concerned, I would go true to size. Once you got these things laced up, they are pretty much perfect, no complaints whatsoever. It was one of the more comfortable shoes that I played in this year as far as the upper is concerned. And then the lockdown was fantastic as well. Once again, we have dynamic flywire here, keeping your foot on the footbed. And then you have this really interesting strap system that really, the zipper doesn't have much function to it as far as like performance is concerned, but getting your foot in there, it makes it a lot easier. And then once your foot is in there, you just kind of zip it up and strap yourself in and you're good to go. Ventilation on the shoe was definitely on point. Bad colorway to showcase it, but you have plenty of points of ventilation throughout the upper, and then you have this mesh tongue here as well. Nothing's really restricting this other than maybe the inner booty, but it is mesh, so it's allowing at least heat to escape while it might not be as abundant with airflow, but it is doing its job. As far as the support is concerned, most of that comes from that overall fit that I was talking about earlier in the material and fit section. This thing just really fits like a glove. It was really surprising and one of its best features. And then you also have this pretty substantial outrigger here, followed by a fairly stable base, internal torsional shank that you cannot see, but it is in there. And then this strap system is what really keeps everything together right in the back of the heel. So without this strap, your heel wouldn't be contained as well as it is. Upon movements, these little cables right here really tighten up once you have it locked in right there, and that really is the thing that holds everything together. It's pretty much the glue to the entire support system. All right guys, so that pretty much takes care of everything. Overall, very similar to last year's model, but the fit in the upper on this one, I believe, is to be far greater than last year's. So I hope that helps everybody out. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support. Make sure to visit finishline.com if you're looking for a pair of these guys here, and make sure to visit my site, weartesters.com, for all of your performance needs. So thank you guys again, and until next time, have a good one.